Hey, it's Angela again. And if you're seeing my video, then that means you've completed another module. So pat yourself on the back if nobody else is going to do it and congratulate yourself on, really showing up and getting the work done. Now, I want to talk a little bit about sort of going beyond your own limitations. So in terms of my own story, when my parents first relocated to the UK, I was very young. I was about 10 years old. And at the time, they didn't really have the foresight to teach me any English. So when I first arrived and went to school, I couldn't say anything. I didn't even know hello. Like, that was the extent of my knowledge. And it was a real struggle. And, there were long periods of time where I thought I'm kind of just done for now. I'm never going to be good at school because I can't actually understand what people are saying. I'm really going to struggle making friends because they don't understand what I'm saying. But, at one point I realized, well, is this the life I want to live? Like, am I just going to be some sort of recluse for the rest of my life, or am I just gonna go and try? So I ended up just trying to use the few words that I had to talk to people, and surprisingly I made friends, even though I really didn't actually understand what they were saying, especially things like British sarcasm and British humor, and they also used a lot of air quotes all the time. So kids can be cruel, but you are also more willing to try as a child. I think for somebody who's maybe a lot older, say if I was at my current age, going into a completely new environment and being thrown at a task which I felt like I was severely disadvantaged against, maybe I wouldn't have the bravery or the ability to really just say, you know what, I'm going to overcome this thing, because I think as we get older, it's much easier to blame a lot of things, right? Like maybe I'm too tall, I'm too short, I'm too thin, I'm too fat, I'm too bad at English, I'm too bad at maths. And the number of things that you can blame on is limitless. There are just so many things, and everybody has different things that they focus on. But the point is, those things don't really help you, especially if you decided that something you can't change, like your gender or your age, is the reason why you can't do something. Then nobody can help you, right? So even if those things were true, even if life would be easier if you were, looked like Brad Pitt and you had a really rich family, or you had all the resources, even if that was the case, I'm sure those people have their own things that they focus on. So don't focus on things that you can't change, even if they are there. Instead, focus on the million other things that you can change. Maybe you can wake up earlier, 1 hour earlier than everybody else. Maybe you can work that much harder than everybody else. Maybe you will just, do more repetitions. And, at the gym, the people who are the strongest are not the people who showed up with the most muscles the first time they went to a gym. It's the people who go there every day. It's the people who are dedicated, who are motivated. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that you are the master. You can determine where your life will go, no matter how old you are or how female you are or how male you are. It doesn't matter. Just focus on things that you can change. And those things alone will make a huge difference. So I reckon whatever it is that you decide to do, you can do it. And I'm willing to support you every step of the way. And, if you manage to get to where you are and you're able to overcome a lot of these hurdles or, things that stop you, then you'll become a stronger person and you can take on even bigger challenges and bigger challenges. The world is your oyster. So keep going and keep learning.